How would you like to learn from the best basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, so that you can be successful in life, making more money, starting a business, or just being a winner in general? I'm Brendan Burns, and I show you how to get the life that you want. Hit that subscribe button now, and let's get into it. In the ESPN documentary, The Last Dance, we get a behind-the-scenes take on Michael Jordan and the 1997 Chicago Bulls. In this video, I break down the powerful behaviors of MJ so that you can learn from him and become a winner too. Let's start by watching a clip from the documentary.
It certainly can be a very emotional situation for me.
Have you talked with him at all throughout?
Are y'all gonna talk about the game, or y'all gonna talk to Scotty?
A little bit of both.
Well, you talk to Scotty to answer Scotty's reply.
Okay, what about the game then?
There you go.
Something that Michael Jordan does exceptionally well throughout this documentary, that he did throughout his career, is he knew how to set boundaries. He knows how to stay in control, and he does this not only with the press in this example, but with his teammates too. It is important to be kind and to be gentle and to be nice in certain aspects, but in other areas, you have to be firm, you have to be powerful, and you have to alert people around you when their behavior is not okay and you're not interested in that. But here's another clip. Check this out.
Ultimately, Michael Jordan may be forgotten. Muhammad Ali won't be forgotten.
I do commend Muhammad Ali for standing up for what he believed in, but I never thought of myself as an activist. I thought of myself as a basketball player. I wasn't a politician when I was playing my sport. You know, I was focused on my craft. Was that selfish? Probably, but that was my energy. That's where my energy was.
One of the powerful things about Michael Jordan is that he didn't do what other people told him to do. He stayed focused on who he was and what his goals were. So number one, even when it disappointed others, even when others wanted him to be a different version of himself, he didn't listen to that, he didn't take that in, and he stayed focused on not doing what other people told him to. And number two, he stayed focused on his goals. Throughout his entire career and life, he had one goal every year, which was for the Chicago Bulls to win the NBA championship. So much happens in life where you start to have success and you start to become more under the microscope, and people want you to behave in different ways to meet their needs. Had he become more of a political activist, had he done certain things that other people wanted him to do, it would have distracted him from his core goals, and he would not have been the best of all time. So don't do what other people tell you to do, and stay focused on what you know are your core goals. Let's go ahead and watch another clip from the documentary.
It's never going to be enough for everybody. I know that. I realize that, because everybody has a preconceived idea in terms of what they think I should do and what I shouldn't do. The way that I go about my life is I set examples. And if it inspires you, great. I will continue to do that. If it doesn't, then maybe I'm not the person that you should be following.
Michael knew that in life there are different people that fill different niches. So he continued to own who he was, and he said, look, if you're looking for someone who's highly competitive, who's disciplined, who works hard, who's a winner, who's an athlete, who's focused on one thing and doing it well, if you want someone to inspire you to do those things, you watch me. If you want a politician, if you want a grassroots activist, if you want an environmentalist, there's nothing wrong with those things. Those are amazing and noble paths, but that's not who I am. And again, what Michael did was he owned who he was, and he didn't try to do everything. One of my favorite quotes is, if you try to make a product that everyone will love, nobody's going to love it. Stay in your lane, be the best version of yourself, and learn from Michael here. Let's go ahead and keep going.
Was he a nice guy?
One of the things about successful leaders is they have to balance being kind and gracious with being strong and firm. And so Michael possibly erred on the side of a combination of strong and firm and going too far over the line, but we can learn from this differential that everyone has between they don't want to important. And in his career as a player, Michael Jordan was not afraid to speak up. And this is something that I really want you to see here with another clip. I'm Brendan Burns, and thanks for watching another one of my videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button now for access to and updates on all my new YouTube videos. And make sure to subscribe to The Brendan Burns Show, my podcast that's featured on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you haven't already, please leave a written podcast review. This helps the show get to more people like you and help more people find the show. Have a great day.